Are you wondering how to play games on this VR headset? So when it comes to gaming on this headset, if you're wondering first if you can play any game using this headset, then obviously I have some bad news. So only special games actually made for these glasses are supported. So I would say maybe like 99.9 games won't be actually supported basically on this headset. So if you want to basically find games that are suitable, so in your Play Store simply search for VR games and they will actually appear here. For example, we have some roller coaster game here, over here. So some zombie killer game, for example. Escape room games, for example. And so you see there are actually quite a few games here, essentially. But again, so the choice obviously isn't that huge. So if you want a game, for example, I'm going to launch this VR Haunted House. This is actually a fairly decent game here. So see, once I actually enter this game over here, okay. So let's click play game essentially. So it's creating this special mode basically in this game. So each screen on each side. And we can interact basically mostly by simply looking at things. Okay. So you see, for example, it will place you in this room where there are going to be some zombies. So again, you can simply walk around by simply looking in the direction you want. So again, you would match up basically this arrow here. So this line to this arrow here, insert it inside. And then in this game, simply you are walking around the room. If you want to interact with something, simply look at it basically for longer basically as well. So also if you're wondering if maybe there's some joysticks that you can use, then indeed if you actually pay a bit more for this version, there's also basically a remote control as well that you can use to interact with these things in some games. But again, by default again, so you wear it simply like turn your head around, look up and down basically, and that's how you essentially interact with the games. Also, generally, I find if you have an iPhone, in the iPhone App Store, you actually have considerably more games than on Android as well. But obviously, most of them are actually paid. Also, for example, you see they even have something that looks like Minecraft here as well. It's probably not Minecraft, but yeah, some kind of block looking games that looks like Minecraft essentially. So yeah, also for iPhone, I think they have actually even like tiny bit more choice essentially overall. Anyway, good luck.